to make a very simple stamp that you can do quickly, easily. Let's flip this. So I need to flip it vertically. Because of the wood scrap I've got, I'm going to make it very slightly smaller. So let's do a distance test again. That should be fine. And again, I've got this switched off, but I've got the outer line set to cut. I'm going to process that. So I've got here a piece of self-adhesive craft foam. So here you can see I've got it stuck on top of my cut piece. I haven't removed the cut piece, it's still there. And now I'm going to do a fresh distance test because I want to know how high it is with this foam on so that I can set it to cut properly. So now I'm going back to my work screen and I'm actually going to delete this outside edge because I know I don't need it any longer. But if you are doing something in the middle of a sheet and you're doing more than one of them, you can always keep the outside edge on it. I really don't need it. I'm not moving my laser head at all, but I'm just going to delete that piece there because I don't need it to do that. And this here I want to put to cut, but I want it to be on my user defined. And somewhere down here, I have thin foam. Here we are. So I've now got it ready, press the button on my machine, and it's going to cut out the letters for me. Please bear with me as I do this single-handed. So this is the sticky foam, the craft foam. There's my circle that I've cut out, and I'm just going to place this so that it completely covers it. Not moved anything at all. So you notice where my laser pointer is now. I'm going to do another distance test, and then I'm going to cut out the whole design. So this is what it's come out like. Now, because I used very fine lettering, what I'm going to do is to actually weed out the letter and do a negative stamp. If you want it to cut out actual letters, then what you need to do is to make sure you use a bigger sort of font. So we're just taking out the little bits like so. I think that's got everything out of there, I think so. And take out the little heart as well. You could actually leave the heart in because what will happen is there will be a little negative line, if you like, but I'm going to remove the heart itself. Take that out, like that. So now we have that stamp, and I'm going to show you one that I did which is not a negative version. This one is a positive stamp, and this is what you get with a negative stamp. So let's put some ink on this one and show you what you get. Now, if you're going to use these very often, I would suggest putting another little button of wood or something on the back of it so that you can grip it better, but this is only for demonstration purposes. So tap this with some ink. There we have a negative stamp. Sorry, that was out of shot when I did that. I didn't look up at the camera. I'll do it again. So you can see no cheating here. So I'll do it here. Press down, lift up, and that's a pretty respectable negative stamp. Sometimes negative stamps don't work really well, but that's worked fine. So the craft foam does a great job of making a craft stamp. So the benefit of this is you can choose your own design. You can do very large background stamps with a pattern on if you so wish. You can do all sorts of text because you're not restricted. You can use any font or any phrase that you like, and it's great if you want to make something which is really personalized. So for weddings and anniversaries, for example, where you're only going to do it once, but you might have to do more than one at a time for that particular occasion, this sort of thing is absolutely brilliant. You could also use them for stamping your name and address on envelopes or whatever, if you need to do that, or if you need to send things in the mail, if you're a business, make your own personalized stamp for that, or even just a thank you cards, which you can put in with whatever it is that you're selling. So lots of uses for this, very easy to do, very quick to do, and it's certainly a cheap way of making stamps. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I'll be back with more sometime soon. Take care. Bye.